最辣的我可以尝试一下吗？
可以试啊，不要吃的太多了。对，酸了没有。对的辣。
I wish I could go back in time and stop myself. Hello and welcome to another Chinese food adventure. Peter and I are at Changsha railway station and we're going somewhere very fun. Where are we going, Peter?
Don't talk to me before I drink my coffee.
Amen to that. Let's get this in us first, some caffeine. It's very oily in the morning. It's very early in the morning and we have a train to catch. Peter is not a morning person. But after Peter gets his magic juice...
Good morning.
So where is it that we're going today, Peter?
Well, we're going to a small town in Hunan province called Shaodong.
And why are we going there?
Well, I have a lot of family members living there.
Are there some nice foods in Shaodong?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they have a lot of specialties, local specialties that I am gonna introduce you to.
Yay, we have arrived in Shaodong.
It's pretty much like an 18th tier small town. See those buildings over there?
Yeah.
10 years ago, there was nothing over there.
So the boot does not close. We are just gonna... No problem. The driver says we can just drive. I just hope our bags won't fall out the back. The boot is literally open. Got some camera equipment in there. So I did my best to distract myself from this whole open boot driving situation by getting my first glimpses of Shaodong, and I have to say I was surprised. Peter's been telling me how small this place is, but it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Granted, it's no Shanghai or Beijing, but it's also no small town in my opinion. So Peter keeps telling me that this is like a 18th tier city, like such a small city. But I checked the population and it's like 1.5 million, which is bigger than some of the cities in Australia. Shaodong's population is bigger than Adelaide, the Gold Coast, as well as Canberra, the literal capital of my country.
I mean, cities in China is definitely on a different scale.
Anyway, happy to report my luggage survived. Now time to get some breakfast. So we have come to this place here, Zhangshufu Mi Fen Dian. So every city in Hunan has its own variety of mi fen, rice noodles. So let's check out some Shaodong style mi fen. And the broth is bright red.
正常的口味了。Well, not spicy for the locals, but yeah, this will probably make me cry, make me sweat.
Little recap for anyone who may have missed last week's video, Peter is not good with spice, so hopefully that bright red broth isn't as spicy as it looks. As for toppings, we've got wood ear mushrooms, spicy marinated pork, peanuts, and tofu. Yum, that looks so good. So Peter actually advised me today to avoid wearing white. I tend to wear a lot of white clothing. And I actually yesterday went and specifically bought this black t-shirt. The only black item I actually have in my wardrobe right now. So I'm gonna put this over here because I feel like this is gonna be quite
messy,
stain-worthy because this broth is actually like full-on red. So I think I'm really gonna like this because I'm a fan of when the ingredients, like the toppings and the noodles are in like a similar ratio. I feel like it gives like a lot of extra texture, and she's put so many ingredients on for us.
Oh yeah, she did. She was insisting that you try everything.
Oh, so. Those noodles actually kind of remind me of spaghetti. They're kind of that not super thick rice noodle cylindrical variety. They're a bit thinner. It's not that spicy for me. Is it spicy for you? Yeah. I did get a bit of a spice rush when I ate this tofu. It does a wonderful job of soaking up sauce. Peter actually let me know this variety of tofu is a Shaodong local specialty.
So this kind of tofu thing is actually fried from the fresh tofu.
Okay.
Yeah, just looking at the texture of it, you can see that it's really hollow, which makes it able to like soak up a lot of, juice and soup.
In a city that loves its spice, this soaky uppy tofu really makes sense. So I have come to the end of my bowl of noodles and my thoughts are, it's like warming in the mouth, but it's not like overwhelmingly spicy. I think what I'm looking forward to experience today is just how spicy can it get, because I've heard that Shaodong here is actually, it's quite a spicy place, right? So we hit the streets in search of some serious chili, and a few streets down, we actually came across a local market. Coming to a local market, it's a great way of like understanding a local culture, what people eat at more like the base fundamental level, what ingredients that they're using. Here, there's a lot of chilies. You can tell that they're spicier because it's just chili, chili, chili.
Those small ones are the spiciest ones.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do you want to eat one?
Unless you pay me $1 million.
So I guess the guinea pig is gonna have to be me.
最辣的我可以尝试一下吗？
可以试啊。
怎么就
拿一点试吗？
就用这个大条盛一点点。 就可以了。
Okay, let's try.
不要吃的太多了，吃的太多点点辣。
I want to see how spicy it can actually get, so I've just asked him if I can try his spiciest product.
最辣，最辣，爆辣。 只吃一点点，不要吃多了。对，酸了没有？可以，太辣了。
Okay, whoa.
Oh.
It's already starting in like instantaneous way. Let's see.
这点辣。
I just had like the littlest bit， 还确实挺辣的。没事，
不用了，
谢谢，拜拜。
Within a minute, I had entered full-on tongue vibration mode.
I got my snake meat on my mouth.
Well, you asked for it.
That was a really bad idea. I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back in time and stop myself from doing that.
But that wasn't the only interesting thing we came across at this market. We also saw a lady smoking some meat. Here in Shandong, well, Hunan province in general, smoked and cured products are very popular. We also came across this very interesting looking fruit.
I've never seen a fruit like this. Have you, Peter?
No.
这是什么水果呀？Oh, see, whoa, it's like a massive chunk of mandarin. And look inside here, it's actually got all these little bubbles of like flesh, like a bubbly mandarin. Ooh, it's like 酸酸甜甜. I just love the shape of it, like look at that.
Even locals weren't too sure what it was.
Amy, come look at this.
What is this?
At the market, I was seeing this everywhere, but I have no idea what it actually is.
So this one is called 猪血丸子, and it is a pork/pig blood/tofu kind of ball, and it is smoked as well.
So how do people usually eat it here? Just plain or?
Well, I'm gonna save the answer for later because we're gonna have it for lunch at my aunt's place. Hey, 表姨。
你好，美女。
表姨，好久没有见。
你好，你好。
哎，表姨夫，好久没见。
你好，我是艾米。
这是艾米。
Today we're lucky enough to be welcomed into Peter's aunt and uncle's home, and his aunt is actually going to be cooking some typical Shandong dishes for us. And here ready to be cooked, we've got a 猪血丸子, a pork blood tofu meatball.
On the outside, they coat it with like pig blood,
Okay.
and then they smoke it. Have a whiff of this.
Yeah, I can do it's super nice and smoky. And next to the 猪血丸子, we also have a big slab of cured pork.
这个腊肉还有这个猪和圆子都是我们自己做的。
Wow.
这个做的这个又卫生，味道更好。
Both these cured meats need to be boiled before cooking to take out some of that saltiness. After that, they'll be stir-fried together with some dried chili, and that's pretty much good to go. Our next dish is going to be made with this special local ingredient.
These are like dried eggplants, and also these are dried chili peppers. It's dried but marinated at the same time, and then it's stored in a jar. An interesting way of dealing with the ingredients and then preventing it from going bad.
And so this you can eat just like that?
She said you can eat it just like that.
Wow, that's a lot of flavor. Very also quite umami.
Strong, salty, and spicy.
I can only imagine how good that's going to taste cooked into a dish. It's fried off in oil, then pork is added, in with some fresh green chili, and voila.
Yeah, look at the two dishes here.
It smells so good.
Freshly made from the kitchen of my aunt.
But there's still more to come. Next dish is going to be made using this homemade chopped chili, 2 big spoonfuls of it to be precise. It's stir-fried together with beef, ginger, and garlic, and right at the end, some cumin seeds are added. Let me tell you, this was so fragrant when it was being cooked. And there we have it, 3 dishes plus a representative vegetable, and of course rice. And here in Hunan, condiments hit different.
This is pickled radish, and this is called mei doufu, which is like fermented tofu. So the thing is, you don't want to have like a big gulp of it, because it's gonna be like so strong.
Yeah.
So what I usually do is I get this much on my rice, and I eat it like just little bit by little bit.
So first I'm going to try some of this fermented chili furu tofu. Yeah, man, that packs a punch. Quite salty, and spicy. But that's nothing. Just wait till I try a piece of this pickled radish. It's so crunchy. This is so good. But wow, that is quite spicy and quite salty. After a few seconds, the spice really started to hit. Wow, 这个萝卜条还是挺辣的。
这才有点味道。湖南人的一些可以这么介绍，湖南的特色就是这样。湖南不欢喜，不吃辣的就不舒服，不快乐。有 你吃哪的菜感到有味道，越来越有味道。
我来尝试。
Oh my god, Peter, be careful with this. It's so spicy.
他不怕辣的。
其实我怕。
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
这个菜让人下饭是最好的。
你觉得辣吗？那个萝卜条？
不辣的，我不辣的。吃辣的这个菜就可以压一下。
He's like, Peter, eat this. Yeah, Peter just downing those veggies like a rabbit.
Well, Peter Rabbit.
Yeah! Anyway, before we burn away all our taste buds, let's put that away and try this amazing looking food on our table here. I have to say, I'm most excited to try this pork blood meatball and cured pork stir fry. Check that out. Oh wow. Super smoky and perfect level of saltiness. 飞的那一块很嫩，可能是我一辈子最好吃的腊肉。Oh yes, I'm so excited to try this 猪血丸子。So, what's the texture gonna be like with the tofu and the blood?
It's like a smoky kind of meatloaf. What do you think?
Definitely not as smoky as the pork, but yeah, it's very nice. I like the mouthfeel of it. It's like slightly on the tougher side, like biting into it. But because it's kind of like that meatloaf consistency, it just kind of falls apart in your mouth. Now let's try some of that dried eggplant and chili stir fry with pork. Because I know how salty and umami that's gonna be, I really want to pair that with some rice. Oh. That's amazing. Now for some beef and chopped chili stir fry. The beef is really good. I saw her at the end add quite a lot of cumin seeds, and it definitely has this amazing cumininess, and that's definitely the most spicy one of the ones on our table. She added 2 big spoonfuls of that chili in the bottle. I'm a chili in a bottle. Do you know that song?
No.
Homemade really is best, and I had the most wonderful time chatting with Peter's aunt and uncle, learning more about Shandong, local life, including this local card game called Zapai, and eating this delicious meal.
This is like pretty much my memory of this little town. This food will be like my everyday food when I'm here.
And I was so honored I was able to experience it.
Peter, that was absolutely incredible. I mean, never did I think I'd be able to experience such like a local Shandong family meal experience, and it's all thanks to you. So thank you for bringing me along and for introducing me to your family today. Much appreciated. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. That brings us to the end of our Shandong food adventure. As always, please don't forget to like and comment, and please subscribe. Bye from Shandong.
Auf Wiedersehen.